Well, Daniel Craig fell from the sky and landed in Sydney for the Australian premiere of the latest Bond film. One of his first stops in the country was a catch-up with another cool cat, Richard Wilkins.
It's gone.
You both know what's at stake here.
There isn't much road left.
Take the bloody shot.
Daniel, nice to see you. Welcome back. You must be pretty proud of this.
Yeah, I am, definitely. I mean, it's a lot of hard work and a lot of people involved, and, you know, we set out to make the best film we could and try and make a good Bond film, and I think we're all very happy.
What were the main challenges for you third time in?
Just, you know, making as good a Bond movie as we possibly could. I mean, I know that sounds like a kind of flippant thing to say, but, you know, it's 50 years. We've got to celebrate that, and getting together with Sam Mendes was one of the kind of the big keys, really. And, you know, I had a long conversation when I first met him about the film, and he just said, what are your favourite bits in Bond movies? And I said, what are my favourite bits in Bond movies? And I said, how do we get those into the movie and make them feel fresh, make them feel like we're not just copying something that's been done before? So that's where we started.
Everyone's got their favourite Bonds, you know, people, it's an endless dinner party conversation, you know, Sean Connery, Roger Moore, Daniel Craig, Pierce Brosnan. How important is it to you to be the best Bond?
I don't think about it. I really don't. I mean, I have absolute respect for every other Bond that's played this part, because having done 3 of them now, I know what goes along with it. It's a lot of pressure and it's a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, it's one of the best gigs around, but to do it and to try and do it well and sustain it, you know, it takes a lot out of you. And so each one of them I kind of tip my hat to.
It's such a uniquely British property too. I mean, you're dealing with sacred turf, aren't you, almost?
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, people have kind of said that, and they said that this is sort of particularly more British, this movie, and I know there's a few more probably Union Jacks waving in it than other movies, but it's amazing. I've been around the world now. I mean, you know, Sydney's our last stop. It's amazing how people connect to it just because of what it is, Bond, and the kind of the ethos of it. The kind of, you know, we all hope there's one human being out there who's got our best interests at heart.
How much fun was doing that stuff with the Queen? That was bad English. How much fun was it doing that?
I understood exactly what you were saying.
How much
it's
fun
okay.
with the
a lot
Queen?
of fun. A
Yeah.
lot of fun. I say it was extraordinary, but it was really one of those things that kind of came up. Danny Boyle came to see me, and of course I thought he was pulling my leg. I didn't think he was remotely serious. And next thing, I'm at the Palace, genuinely proud just to be part of that opening sequence of that opening ceremony, because, you know, it's the Olympics. It's the biggest show on earth.
How does being Bond cast a shadow on sort of everything else you do, or does it?
Of course it does. It's part of my life, and it's a huge part of my life, especially when I'm doing them, and then when we're publicising it, it's like, you know, I'm everywhere. I'm outside this hotel. There's flags of me waving around out there. It's like weird. I have to get away from it. I want to be with my family, and I want to be sort of as far removed from it as possible. And while I do it, I commit to it, and I eat, breathe, drink it, you know, sleep thinking about it, and it's like, I think that wasn't very good English. Some of that sentence made sense, but not most of it. But you get it.
It seems to me you've had more of a finger in the pie in terms of, you know, talking to Sam Mendes and all that.
I want to be involved, and I asked Sam to do the movie, which is not my job to do, and I really overstepped the line there, but thankfully it was a good choice. So.
You overstepped it very well, though.
Well, you know, I was drunk when I did it, so I was always going to blame it on the beer, but
beer?
Yeah. Well,
should have been drinking the other thing.
You know, have you ever drunk? How many of those have you ever drunk in one go?
never drunk one.
Vodka martini. One's okay. When you get to 4, then that's when you need to leave. That's like, they're not, you know, they're people who can do more than 4 of those. They've got my respect.
That's fighting talk. You're in Australia now.
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.